Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 6 of United We Stand with Manchester United. As always, thanks for joining me. It's massively appreciated. Make sure you do the good stuff. Hit the thumbs up, get involved in the comments, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell and you'll never miss anything I do. And thank you for not missing this. And thank you if you're watching and you've supported the entire series. I've really enjoyed being the manager of the team I love the most. It's nice to bring them some glory. Because it's a bit hard sometimes in real life, but you know, I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you have too. But I want to do something different with my last season. Rip the squad apart, rebuild the squad, and try and be successful. See if I can win something one more time. But can I? Let's find out. We're going to start here on the 2nd of July 2027. And if you notice, you're thinking, wow, the bookies odds have got you in 5th. Back-to-back Premier League and Champions League winners in 5th. Well, that's because I wanted to feel like a kid at Christmas. I didn't care what I did to squad morale. I wanted to clear the decks of players I didn't want or players who didn't want to be here anymore and get as much money as possible, as you can probably see by the lowest net transfer spend. 12 players out, no players in. You can even see some of them there. And I just wanted to go out shopping. Do you know, like when at Christmas, when my boys have the money and I take them to the Smith toy store in January, when I see the little eyes light up, that's exactly how I felt. So obviously, the boys that are still here, there's some major concerns at the minute, but they are the lads that I kept. Obviously, some of them wanted to leave. Onana wanted to go. There's a couple of others. Couple that, you know, have been squad players for that long. Maybe it was time to move them on. Others have just got good offers in for, so let's run through them as quick as possible. Starting with Malacia. Now, I mentioned in the last episode that I got rid of him in Jan. I never showed you though. I got 4.8 million. So he's been gone for a little bit. He went back to Holland, to PSV. I quite like Harry Kane. I wanted a new striker. He was a bit moany anyway. A lot of offers came in. I just accepted him. I'm like Pep Guardiola. He don't care if he sells to a rival as long as it's the right deal on it. It seemed alright, 80 million. I know he's worth a ton more now, but you know, his contract was running down anyway. So he's gone to Arsenal. Barella's gone. He was moaning a bit last year. He had an offer from Saudi. I turned that down. I think got about 45, 50-ish million. And he's gone to Chelsea. Wan-Bissaka, he's left for Aston Villa, who are a cracking team on this year's Football Manager. Don't forget, they won. They got to the Champions League final, was it, against me? I think they won the Europa League last year, so we have to face them at some point. But yeah, 15 million. I got 25 million for Luke Shaw, 42 million for Onana, 15 million for me backup keeper. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I sold Mainu, why not? Got 30 million from Leverkusen. Min Jae, he's 30. He wanted to go because he wants to play every single game and he couldn't. I got mega money, like 80 odd million. He's going off to Saudi Arabia. Next two both went to Barcelona. The first one was Anthony for 75 million and Martinez for about 45 million. Ka-ching. Had tons of money to spend. Not used to seeing this kind of bank balance, but I was going to spend it. Now, I will admit, probably got rejected by more players than I signed. I think I signed 11. And, you missed out on a few. There's others that you could have got, but you need to be clever with your money. It was about piecing this together and trying to be as clever as possible. And I was really happy with the outcome. I needed a backup goalkeeper. David De Gea, it's going to be his last year. He's going to retire at the end of the season. 2 million quid. He's been out at Roma and Inter playing freaking lights out. Brilliant. I know he's only 2-star. He's old. But he loves Manchester United. What a backup. My new keeper is Diego Costa. Fantastic keeper I got for £33 million. World class. Was in the European Squad of the Year. But the 33 million, I was well happy with that. Now, they didn't want to sell originally. And then I spoke to his agent. He started to kick up a fuss. He started to moan. I went back in and they accepted. Now, I signed Luis Perard. Not really because I needed him. But a lot of Premier League teams are going through him. He was on my shortlist, so the news items were coming in. He's only 14 million minimum fee. He's a wonder kid. I signed 2 players from Inter Milan, both defenders. The first one is Federico Di Marco, 29 years old, who looks brilliant. Can cover at centre half. He's coming in as a left back. Cost me 25, going up to 45. On the right, I've signed Frimpong, 26. He's played for City, didn't he? I don't know if he ever played for City, Celtic, Bayer Leverkusen as well. 30 million going up to 60. Alex Scott, had him at Real Oviedo in my last series. Decent player. can cover right through the middle. I think it cost me like 40 odd million combined from Wolves. And he's English. Stoney, 28 years old, new centre half, elite. Very happy to have him, 6'3", so he's a big fella like me. About 60 million combined. I was trying to go for a guy at Bayern. Is it Coop Mayonnaise or something like that? I think we come up against him at some point. Couldn't get him, too much money. Found this dude, Charlotte Lullebeck, 30-40 million quid combined. Elite centre back. Does play defensive midfield for me quite a bit, but he's a tiny player. This was my big one. He'd requested to leave Newcastle, probably want some Champions League football. 95 million. I think it's a bargain. Combined, not give him that in one go. And he was coming in, and I like this kid. I've done multiple experiment videos now. I've done a video recently with my friend Luke where he did a director football challenge. Go check it out. He's fantastic in that. I did a video last year where he was a brilliant player. About time I tried him out, but Harry Kane, as old as he's getting, wasn't going to make it easy on him. Laying the debt back on that club, why not? The Glazers. Thuram could be 100 million if he hits all his targets, but I don't think he ever will because I'm only playing one season, so I don't give a shit about stretching that money out. Who cares? World-class midfielder, does struggle to become regular. I know it's a lot of money, but new player, exciting player, very happy. And my last big one is Lamine Yamal. He's only 20 years old and a wonder kid from Barcelona. I got him after they'd signed Anthony and Martinez. Maybe they needed the money. I was surprised, A, that he was willing, because I talked to his agent first, and B, they were willing to do a deal. It did cost me, it could cost the club, but again, it'll never cost me, because I'm only playing one more season. So who cares, man? It's a fucking computer game. I was absolutely buzzing, but it's like a 50% new team, but it's pushed us back to the top with the bookies. But it could be the return of the old enemy because Man City sacks Julian Nagelsmann in April. In April. Sacks. Now, Pep had that average year. They sacked him after all he'd done for him. He had one season, sacked him. He was shit. They were pretty much the same, weren't they? 5th or 6th or something. They brought Luis Enrique in, and could Luis turn it around? Possibly. Now, the money's still alright. Spent a ton. Still got money to spend, really. Although, obviously, we've laid in that club. Now, my net debt had disappeared as well. I don't know how it works, I'll be honest with you. I had 0. We've got a little bit now. It's nothing major. And we will get back in the red as the season goes on, but we're in the best place ever. It's not as worse. It's not as bad as it's been in the past. So, you know, I've kind of helped with that. I didn't help at the beginning, but I've kind of helped now. And I was excited because I'm nervous. Because, you know, a lot of new players. Will they settle in? Will they gel? You know, will they have that flow? Well, maybe, maybe not. So let's just get to what I've done at this point. Only played a few friendlies. Went off to the States, played Bayern Munich as well. Won everyone. Community Shield, I won 4-1 against Forest, which is awesome. And then Aston Villa, because they won the Europa League, gave me a game, man. Don't forget the thing, did Sam Wan-Bissaka off me. Got a good team. Shawnee Dyche has gone to a Champions League final and then won the Europa League the year after. Pretty sure that's what he's done. So yeah, 2 trophies. Again, domestics, B team. Let's try and win that big one. We've won the Premier League and the Champions League now 2 years back to back. But this team's a very different team. Has it got the same ability? Has it got the same will and fighting spirit as my last team? I'd hit a wall with that last team. There were a certain group of players that was done because they're not playing all the time. I had to freshen it up. Quick look at my best 11, although it's not always that, to be fair. Harry Kane's having none of that. The wingers are all over the place. Thuram struggles to get in that team. I will be honest though, this year is full of injuries and fatigue, and it's a bit annoying. Apparently they fixed some of it, the goalkeeper injuries. They've done an update. I don't know if you've done your update yet. But as a squad, I think we're very capable of winning something proper, big, major and awesome. So it's January the 1st. Let's try and get through this. I've got a driveway to clean. I've got a lovely driveway, a lovely smooth driveway. Coated in leaves. I haven't got a tree out there. My next door neighbour has, and when it was dead windy, it took all the leaves off his tree and swirled them round into my garden. I looked over the fence, he hasn't got a single one. They're all in my fucking garden. Really, I should knock on his house and say, get your ass round here, tidy your freaking leaves up. But I'm nicer than that, I'm going to do it for him. Anyway, here we are. On this lovely page, you can see balance, you can see lots of information. including that league table. Yes, Luis Enrique has turned things around. Erling Haaland's on fire. We are currently second, 2 points off City. We've lost less games, we're drawing again. We drew quite a lot last year, I think. Didn't we? I think. But you know, we're in there. We're fighting. In the Premier League, we went on a great run. Fantastic run. Lots of wins. We got beat off Palace on my bogey team this year. Seriously. Got beat off Palace first game of the season. We had another great run. Some great victories. A couple of too many draws, though, to be fair, like against Burnley and so on. I have tried to rotate. That's a rotation team. You can tell. Me right back, I need to remember this. Tino, is it? He got a serious injury in the summer. He spends most of the season out. I think, yeah, I'm signing some alright defender. You can see right now we're going through the contract there for a little bit of money. He's just a solid player. He had decent attributes. I look for an all-rounder. So he's only decent at speed, decent tackling, decent marking, good work rate, positioning, all that kind of stuff. Because I was really struggling. So when Frimpong was knackered, I was playing Shea Lacey at right back. But anyway, we got beat off Arsenal. Erik Ten Hag, gutted about that. Look at Hendrick scoring against us. He wasn't happy. He liked his little stint with us. And then we went on a great run. Liverpool, Fulham, Liverpool again. Great beating the Scousers. It's great. Although, have I played City? Yeah. That's even better. Still in the Carabao. In the semi-final. B-teamed it. B-teamed it. Brentford. B-team. Look at Dave in net. B-teamed. B-teamed. And I'm going to B-team Aston Villa. So let's just look at the squad quickly. I've arranged it by injury. So, you know, I've got a couple of injuries at the minute. A couple of suspensions. Ruben Neves is a big one. Anyway, forget about that. So he's still out for another 2 months. He's not, well, he's obviously played a little bit. I can't remember, did he come back, get injured seriously? His injury was huge anyway. So it's been a big loss. So I've been playing random. I've been playing left backs there, but I couldn't always do that. Shea Lacey plays a good few games at right back, and his tackling's about 3. But you know what? He puts in a couple of decent performances. Sometimes a player that should not do well in a certain position does all right. But this is arranged by average rating. You can see who's doing okay. I am trying to rotate. Like I said, I'm going to B-team the cups. I want to go for the big ones. If I could do a Premier League, Champions League back-to-back 3 years running, that'd be an achievement and a half, especially with so many changes. Rashford, Garnacho a bit unhappy. Alexander's a bit unhappy. I mean, he's decent. But Kane was just... I just felt better with Kane up front. So, of course, you might have noticed someone in that first page. It's dipped a little bit. I do change that wages. I sort that out. But there start to be a few rumours, and I can't remember if it's now. But there's real rumours happening. That's it. Now, at the minute, it says willing to listen to offers, but then we start getting serious stuff coming in. A bit more real, like you can feel it's coming. We're now on the 1st of April. We have a decent youth intake. There's a player coming through, about 15, 16. I'll show you in a minute. It looks pretty solid already. Best one I've had, I think. But we're currently second still. We have hit the top now and again, but then, you know, it is what it is. We're just drawing too many. City have lost 6 games. Just drawn 1. Only a point in it. 7 games left to go. They've still got the cheat code up front, who is just lights out better than absolutely everybody else. But yeah, Brighton. Look at Brighton in 3rd. I like seeing stuff like that. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe I should have kept my B team. Now, I did B team Aston Villa. We drew 2-2. And then at Old Trafford, I beat them 1-0. Right? But then it's Liverpool in a final, and I've beaten Liverpool twice in the league, and I thought, I know it's on the Carabao, but we're there. Let's try and win it. And I went for it, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, we lost the Carabao Cup final to the Scousers. Well, the Champions League, well, this is the group phase, and we finished 5th. And we'll have a look on here, why not? We got beat off them. B team that though. Drew those 2 games and won 5. Decent, beating Chelsea, beat Real Madrid, beat Ajax, Valencia and FC Bayern. So decent, bypassed that round. So we went into the last 16 and we ended up playing people we've already played, which is always a bit annoying. You want to play different teams, I do anyway. So obviously we got a bit of revenge on them. We didn't at first, we drew, but then in the second leg we beat them 4-2, and currently I've got bloody Bayern Munich, who have beaten pre-season and the group phase in the quarterfinals. They knocked us out a couple of years ago, but we have been the dominant force in the Champions League for 2 years. Can I do it again? On to the FA Cup, and again B team in it. Birmingham, a B teamed Sheffield Wednesday there. You could have D-teamed Sheffield Wednesday and annihilated them, Rich. Sunderland, there you go. B team. Brighton, stuck with the B team, but Brighton did us. Brighton, very good in the league this year. Brighton could throw another spanner in the works. Onto the squad. Now, arranged by average rating, Marcus Rashford wants to play more, but I still think he's played quite a bit. He's been great, but you know, you get right, morning bastards. Goals wise, Kane, he's been doing a lot. 23 goals. He had a bit of interest at one point, but I signed him up to a new contract, so I just couldn't be asked for it. He was starting to annoy me. I'm not playing anymore. Well, not on YouTube anyway. He took a pay cut. Rashford took a pay cut, you know, before he got unhappy. He's on like 300 grand a week. I think he's only on like, has he had it yet? Yeah, 185. I'll take that all day long. Don't know why I didn't ask him to. He offered. But yeah, there's quite a few unhappy players at the minute, and we did struggle. I tried to have a team talk with them around this time, and it backfired on me massively. Could it affect the end of my season? Potentially. Plus, we are currently in the process of a board takeover. There's 2 offers, one of them saying he'll get rid of me as manager. I've never had that happen to me, ever, even though it always says it. I don't think that would happen if it did carry on. Well, in the Champions League, we did alright. We beat Bayern 1-0 away from home. They nearly got back into it, look at that. We then had a cracking return leg. Great game that we just edged 3-2, taking us into the semi-finals to yet again play a team we played in the group stage. Fiorentina, who of course Scott McTominay, remember, sold him, was it last year, for 45 million quid? Fiorentina drew 0-0 with them in the group. I might have took a risk or 2 with that. It was 2-1. They had a goal disallowed, we had a goal disallowed. We're at home. I'm thinking, it's Fiorentina. We've got to go, we're champions of Europe. Let's just go to Italy, finish this job, get to another final. And then I had the shock of my life. Fiorentina. Not only that, one of my greatest favourite players of all time. If you've been around my channel for a long time, you'll know my love for Lorenzo Luca. It's got 2 against me. Lorenzo Luca. They got Amrabat still in the team. I don't know where Thomas was. We're out. Fiorentina. Now I know they've knocked me out, but I really want Fiorentina to win the Champions League. That would be absolutely brilliant. So on to the Premier League, and we're going neck and neck, toe to toe with City. 2 games left to play. We're a point behind City. It's getting tense. Now I was worried we might have some Champions League blues, but you can see right there, I've saved this. This is my last save point right after the game. So I played on the 6th. It's still the 6th. I beat Leicester 8-1. Right. What a game. What a game. To build that spirit back up. Brilliant. But there's 2 games left to play. Obviously, we're a point behind City. And this is all we've got left now. I'm out of the Champions League. We're out of the Cups. I might have won a couple of tin pots. And this is my last season. To lose my last season at City will be devastating, but we need favours. So City play first. They play Arsenal at home, but Arsenal are 4th, so there's a good chance maybe Arsenal could help us out. I'll take a draw. That'll put them on 87. We then play Forest on the Wednesday, who are 13th. Away, both my games are away, but it's a good chance we could do well. And the last game of the season, we've got Brighton in bloody 3rd away. They're not still at the FA Cup, but it's going to be a different team that faces them. City have got West Ham, who are 7th. How's it going to go? I don't know, but it's so exciting. Now, reverse the dates. You can see when we got beat in the Carabao Cup final, and we've been really good. Didn't get beat again till Brighton in the FA Cup, and then I've been unbeaten again till Fiorentina. We've been a bit worried at one point that my team thought was going to balls it up, but it didn't, even though they were all pissed off with me. We've kept on winning games, beating West Ham, beating Chelsea, beating Aston Villa, Arsenal, Stoke, battered Burnley, destroyed Leicester, but now it's time to get real. Now this is a squad arranged by average rating. Still got some unhappy players. You can't please everyone. It's tough, innit? You can't, but I don't care. I'm quite happy. A bit gutted about Declan Rice. He's had a hard season. He's really struggled for his fitness. He'll get it back and then lose it. Get it back, get a niggle, lose it. It's been a tough season for Declan Rice. But I don't think I've got anything major to worry about. Just tiredness. No real serious injury. I've just got 2 games to get through. He's been brilliant now. I think that for 33 million, bargain. It's now the 7th, the day later, and it just came up in the news. Man City set for the title. It's not over yet. That proper pissed me off. Come on, Arsenal. No! Fucking get in! See? Don't count your chickens. Do not count those chickens. Right, let's get to the Forest game. Come on, Arsenal. Eric Ten Hag, you beautiful man. Welcome to the City ground. I'll try and squeeze a bit in here as much as I can. Save the Brighton one now, especially Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Honestly, buzzing with that. Absolutely buzzing. Can we just get these 3 points, get ourselves on top and put ourselves in the best position possible? Because we will if we win. We'll be 2 points ahead of him. So Forest are going to kick off. I'm going to try and jump in. If anyone watches the NFL Red Zone, I'm going to try and jump in when we're in the red zone. Either team maybe, and we'll see what happens. All my injuries are sorted. My fitness is sorted. Declan Rice is on top form. Well, fitness-wise. Here we go. DeMarco on the edge of the box. What's he going to do? Nothing. Here we go. This is only the second highlight of the entire half. And we've had a few shots apparently, but they obviously weren't good enough to show. The best one was that DeMarco effort from the edge of the box. But here he is again. He's also picked up a yellow card, finds Declan Rice, lays it off to João Neves. Fuck. We need to capitalise here. We've got highlight right at the end of the half because Forest, he's going off, isn't he? Haven't even had a shot on goal and they're now down to 10 men. They've been woeful, but we need to freaking score. I mean, a draw is alright. It will be a nail biter against Brighton. I've given them a bit of an ass kicking. Look at that. Forest have been woeful, but why? We just need to come together and score just one. I've made loads of changes. 4. Changed my front 3 and 2 Ams come on in the middle. Switched to attacking. I've demanded some more. This has been a real woeful game when it comes to highlights, for God's sake. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Go away. This is what? Less than 4 minutes left. We're well into injury time. There's 5 minutes of injury time. Could this be it? Could this be the... Oh, God's sake. An especially forgettable draw. No shit, Sherlock. That's exactly what the commenter said. And I agree with him. What the fuck? It's put us top, level on points, with 2 goals better in the goal difference. Oh, man. Man. So 2 days ago, it happened. I'm here to witness it and see it. We have new owners at Manchester United. Some dude from Italy, an Italian. I don't care who you are, you're not the Glaziers. What a great bit of news. Going into what is a massive game away at Brighton in 3rd. Honestly, I'm so happy with that. I wish that happened in real life. Hopefully it's giving everyone at the club a lift. All the staff, the fans, the players, we're all buzzing. But we've not done the job yet. We've technically got a 2-goal advantage. If we win and they win, we're already 2-0 up with that goal difference, aren't we? Welcome to the American Express Stadium in lovely sunny Brighton. But unlike the Forest game where I had a fully fit team and I could pick who I wanted, this is definitely a patched together side. Players who I wanted to play are knackered. Rice, Yamal, there's a couple of others. I've got a defender in defensive midfield. It's not ideal. But yeah, it's been fun to play. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've got another series of what I do. I have enjoyed it. Maybe it's run its course. I wanted to have a bit of fun with this last season, change the team up. And I still think we've done really well. Now, one thing I noticed today at work, and I mentioned it a couple of years ago, where a lot of places I drive my bus at work, I'm always on the lookout for funny named takeout places and food places because there's some funny ones. They're not even massively funny, they just make me chuckle. Like there's one in Cheadle called Prego Pizza. Now in Manchester, when someone's pregnant, you'll say, "Oh, they're Prego," and it just makes me laugh. Don't know why. There's Palatable Pizza in Wythenshawe, which to me means it's palatable. It's like just about edible. That always makes me laugh. Oh. In Longsight in Manchester, there's one called Kebab-ish, I-S-H. Now, when anyone ever, I don't know if it's just a northern term, Manchester term, but someone says, "Oh, did you enjoy it?" You'll say, "Oh, ish." Oh no, am I enjoying this? No. Now, I've moaned about highlights from kickoff many a time. Hopefully it's going to turn out that way for us. Not when Neves passes like a blind old lady. Seriously. Is it going to go against us? Is it going to go against us? Nearly. Yeah, so kebab-ish always makes me feel like it's kebab-ish. It might have a bit of dog in it. Possibly a bit of rat we found in the back alley. But my old-time favourite is on Oxford Road in Manchester. It's a little Chinese place called Sweaty Chicken. Ooh, what do you want tonight? I'm so hungry. Do you know what I really crave? A bit of sweaty chicken. I think they finally twigged on that sweaty chicken might put people off. And they've changed it to something like Kong Po. Same sign colours, same place. But no longer sweaty chicken. I just noticed that this morning, made me laugh. I'm going to miss it. Every time I saw it, it made me chuckle. Ooh, I fancy some sweaty chicken. That's a little sweaty one. Brilliant. This isn't brilliant though, is it? Oh, go on, Rashers. Come on. Come on. Fed it through to Arda. Go on. You had all that space and you hit it at the goalkeeper. But it's half time and we have got a mountain to climb. Aren't we? Alex! Not made any changes. I've given him a bit of an ass kicking. Let's see what can happen. Can we get an early goal? Probably not. Kurt bloody Zuma scoring against us. Kane. Come on, red shirts. Pick that ball up. Can't see City. Sometimes it disappears. I think they're down there at the bottom. But I'm guessing they're still drawing because... Oh, there you go. They're still drawing 0-0. Because they were a point ahead. Right, 2 subs. Yamal and Declan Rice have come on. Looks like nothing happened with that corner. Big Josko did start the game tired. I might have to make that change. But here come Brighton to kill us off. Potentially. No, well, Big Joss. No! No. Come on, Costa. Come on, kid. Come on. Half an hour left. If you can pull us out of it. No, for fuck's sake. Funny old game, innit, eh? It's a funny old game to play. The emotions that it puts you through. It's really making me hungry. I'm gonna have to go and get myself some sweaty chicken. Well, that might cheer me up. Right, come on. Plenty of time. If we can get a goal here, come on, Yamal. Come on. There he is, Ruggieri. He was tired starting this game and should not have been doing that. What were you thinking? West Ham are winning! West Ham are winning! West Ham are winning! I don't know why I'm talking like that. Where'd they gone? They disappeared again. West Ham were winning 1-0. Was I winning the title once like this? And City scored in the 90th minute, didn't they? Do you remember? I'm pretty sure it was City. And broke my heart. Are we going to win the title in the most limp, wet fart way in history? It's like I said earlier, 5-0 or 1-0, a win's a win. A win is a win. I mean, how are we... I can't... go on, get in. You want to go out in style, don't you? But you can never guess. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. Shit in hell. Is that it? Is that it? No, we've done it. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. A draw and a bit. Oh man, sod it. Who cares? Who cares? Wow, it's got an achievement for winning 3 titles back to back. But that was the stuffiest title ever in the history of ever. Look at the state of that. I mean, they've only giving me 83 million. But look at that bank balance. Now, a holiday to the 1st of June with my eyes shut. Well, I didn't actually when I made a drink. But I didn't want to see. And I straight away got onto the Europa League. Not that I care about this. But just so. And we all want to know, I'm guessing I want to know. What happened in the Champions League? Let's see. Oh, go on. I know they knocked me out. But how cool is that? Scott McTominay probably led the charge. And this is my final all-time best 11. Osman up front, Rashford on the left, Anthony on the right, Rice, Fernandes, Neves, Minjay, Big Josko, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, and Onana. We had a lot of joy and a lot of fun and a lot of glory together. But whoa, I can't still get over that. But the true legends are you, the guys who stuck with all 6 episodes, watched and supported, liked, commented, did all the good stuff. Thank you very much for watching something that's meant a lot to me with my team, Manchester United. I think I will wrap it up here. My next series, it's going to be a similar kind, but I'm going to a country I've never managed in, on YouTube, never really anywhere. I don't even think I've been there. It's in Europe. I don't even think I've been there. on my long-running Journeyman series either. So we'll see how that goes. I wanted to do it last year, but I couldn't fit it in. So we're going to have a quick go at that, see how that goes. Plenty of other content. Hopefully you've checked out my recent videos over the weekend with Luke, the New Gen versus Regen, 2 videos. Go and check them out. Go and show him some support. Go and show Luke some support on his podcast YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't seen it, go and check out the Sub League video. It's only 6 minutes long, where you can become a player in the Sub League. I'm going to start slowly putting that together over the next couple of weeks, and we'll do a couple of seasons of that, and we'll all have a bit of fun, a bit of banter. But honestly, thank you. Hit the thumbs up, get involved in the comments, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell and you'll never miss anything I do. But honestly, thank you for your view. That is the best thing ever. So you stay happy, you stay safe. I can't get over it. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, don't go missing. I love you long time. My name's Bood. I'll see you later.